I'm Dan from Cinergi. Today we're at a property in Winchester, we're just outside of Winchester in Compton. It's a new build, as you can see. We're getting towards the end of it now, just waiting for landscaping. We were appointed or approached by the customer probably a good 18 months ago now in order to look at their renewables. So on here we've got 2 heat pumps doing all the heating and hot water. We've got solar on the roof and we've got a Tesla Powerwall battery in the garage. As you can see, it's all single story. I mean, it's not your standard bungalow as such, but it's quite a special thing really.
My name's Kevan Walsh and we're just outside of Winchester. Yeah, it's a new build, very contemporary. We've got 80 tonnes of concrete above our head, all on one single floor, 4 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms in that regard. And we kind of stood in the central atrium area. It has various wings coming off of it. So it's very contemporary and when we went to the architect, we went with a bucket list of everything we wanted. And this has literally got everything we wanted. And it's future-proofed, by a couple of steps down to the sunken lounge. We'll be able to walk around it till we're hopefully old and grey.
Fantastic.
From a heating and lighting perspective, we really wanted to keep all the trades as local as possible to reduce our carbon footprint, which is why we chose Cinergi, just down the road in Romsey. It wasn't a difficult decision where we needed to go energy-wise because we're not a mains gas here. It was a choice of air source, ground source, big ugly gas tanks, an oil tank. So it was a bit of a no-brainer. Air source, coming from an energy background, air source, it was going to be one of the two, air source or ground source. And we've got a little bit of land outside. The trouble being there, it's quite flinty around here. And I didn't want any damage to the pipes in the ground over a period of time. So we went the air source route. We're probably a little bit over-spec'd in what we need. But, you know, the winters are getting, well, actually warmer, aren't they? Not colder, but we didn't want to be in a position where we were running out of heat, really. So we have underfloor heating throughout the whole property, and it's just, as you can probably feel, it's just lovely on your feet to walk around, and the air source just trundles away. You cannot hear a thing. You know, we were told, you get air source, it's gonna be noisy, you know, it's out the back, you're gonna hear it whirring. Can't hear a thing. Literally, I walk past it and think, oh, it's on because it blasts cold air at me. Cinergi were great, actually. I mean, as I said, they were a local firm, which is very important to us. Family run. We're speaking to the head guy, Dan, which is kind of what I wanted as well, rather than a big corporate. And he was very good. Came over, we discussed the whole project, what we needed, what size the air source needed to be, how many solar panels we could fit on the roof. And he explained the whole process really, really well. It was very easy. From the app, how the battery is storing energy and electricity, and how the whole air source thing works. In the garage, it literally is a work of art, the pipe work. Not that you've seen it because it was a state at the moment, but in the garage, it is a work of art pipe work wise. You just look at it and go, wow, it's just wow. Yeah, so in terms of controlling the system, I'm a bit of a techie, but not massively. So I wanted it to be easy to use and just do what I wanted it to do really without having to log on this and do that. So we've got Cinergi to liaise with the AV people. So we use a Control 4 system, an iPad and there's an app on our phone. So we can, every part of the house is zoned, so we can turn up or turn down the heating and wherever, from hot water and floor perspective. And it's dead easy to use. It's scheduled. We use a heat miser sort of app stroke system as well, which is linked in with the Control 4. Rarely touch it. I'm sure we will as the weather gets a bit hotter and we won't need so much underfloor heating. But yeah, it's dead easy, and literally if it gets too warm somewhere, you literally just go log on, turn it down, done. So it's, yeah, very, very easy. If I were to look at building a house even in a built-up area, I would do air source. It's just so easy, it's so clean, and you just know what you're getting, and it's measurable as well, which you can see what the inputs are, you can see what the outputs are, so you can see that, you know, it's going to cost us an extra 3p to have a hairdryer on or whatever it is. You know, that's more from a smart meter measuring perspective, but it's very, very interesting to know from a measuring smart meter perspective what things are costing and how much they're drawing from the grid. So it's lovely to think in the middle of summer with the solar, they'll be driving the air source and we will be cost neutral, I think. So that's great. Anything I'd do differently with it? We were going to locate the air source away from the house, kind of in the bushes a bit, because they're just at the back of the house right now. But I was concerned that the heat loss from where they are to where the house is would be too great. So now we're kind of having to redesign the pergola areas where they are to kind of hide them so we don't see them so much. I didn't realise that it was the most Googled question, that how to hide air source. It actually, as I said about the pipework in the garage, it's actually a kind of thing of beauty, really. It doesn't look ugly at all, it's just lovely the fact it's there, and it kind of gives you a nice feeling that the fact you're looking at it, and you kind of help save the planet to a degree. But from what we're doing from a hiding perspective is we're going to have that's going to be our pergola area, because the sun comes round about 7 o'clock in the summer and it's a beautifully hot spot there, which is really nice. So we're going to have a sort of brutalist and minimalist pergola with wisteria and grapevines growing over it. But to hide the actual air source itself will just be some sort of hedge area, and then where the air source is will unfortunately be the bin area and stuff like that. But you know, it's a fact of life. But yeah, so I'm hiding it, but I'm not hiding it at the same time. I actually don't mind them being there, if I'm brutally honest. So yeah, and we're lucky enough we have the space around us to be able to have a hedge around it and whatever else. So it's not too bad. Can't hear it at all. You really cannot hear it. Couldn't, no, it's fantastic. It's proper good. Everyone said, you know, oh, you don't want it back at your house because it's going to be noisy and it'll be whirring away and you'll be sat in your pergola and you'll be, you know, you'll hear it going. Cannot hear a thing. So it's perfect. Amazing. Payback wise, I mean, as I said, I wanted to do it anyway, so that wasn't our main driver, how quickly it's going to get paid back. But clearly with the cost of electricity the way it is at the moment, the payback is half literally what it was before. So we're now looking 6 to 7 years of payback with the solar and the air source being installed. So it wasn't a main driver, so it didn't really matter. But with the cost of electricity the way it is, it's just a no-brainer, absolute no-brainer.